I work with an Australian-based design agency. The research keeps going on and on and on. It's like peeling an onion, like the layers after layers after layers.
When I was working in a project, something like fund advisors, investment advisors. So the minimum investment value could be somewhere around, in those days it was about 25 lakhs.
And yeah, sir, like you said, dashboard, that is one of the interesting projects to work on. The dashboards that we see on Behance or any platform is nothing compared to actual product.
Actual product. No, it's not a dark theme, light theme concept. Similar inspiration from the dark theme, light theme concept, we implement the color scheme.
10 members are differently able. Okay. They are color blind, but for particular colors, like green. Few people are green, few people are red. For all the UX designers out there, next big thing is having an inclusive design and making your designs accessible for everyone.
Hi everyone. So in today's podcast, we have a special guest, Mr. Barat. So he's a UX designer working in an Australian-based company. So I'm going to have a conversation with him. Yeah, Barat. So you can tell me about yourself.
Hello everyone. First of all, I'm Barat. So I work with an Australian-based design agency. So we work with multiple verticals like hospitality, food and beverages, and finance, majorly finance. We have a lot of finance clients and a couple of more medical clients, insurance clients, automobile clients. And so yeah, so we've been working on their websites and a couple of products as well. So that's about it.
Okay. So finance companies, in the sense, what kind of finance companies?
So currently I'm working on a product which deals with private equity trading. So these the user base is about like institutional investors and private equity investors, not retail investors, but big money players basically. So who deal with like a bunch of money, not like retail money, but these people work with bunch of money, and this is not open for everyone. It's only open for institutional investors like private equity investors, like fund managers, and people who basically manage other people's money, retailers' money. So yeah, and so that is the product that we've been working on right now. And it is a very insane journey, and we've been working on this product for the past 6 months, and it's never ending, to be honest. The research keeps going on and on and on. It's like peeling an onion, like the layers after layers after layer, and it's interesting, to be honest. Like 6 months I've been working on it, not a single day I was bored. Every day is a new challenge, and it's amazing. Yeah.
Okay. Even I was working in a project, something like fund advisors, investment advisors product in Indian base. That was also almost a 6 months to 9 months period, I think. So that was also a very interesting product.
So they'll advise fund managers.
Yeah, for example, if I am a fund manager or advisor, financial advisor, so I have a couple of clients. So the clients are investing money on behalf of them. I am going to invest the money, and they are going to tracking their investments. Even I am also tracking. I have a master dashboard web app as a tab-based application. So, and I can able to buying the units on behalf of them. If it is a mutual fund or if it is a share market, I can buying the things on behalf of them. So the minimum investment value could be somewhere around, in those days it was about 25 lakhs. So if anybody invested at 25 lakhs to those people, they can either put it on mutual fund or put it on share market.
Yeah. So that is big money.
That is a big money.
Yeah. And yeah, sir, like you said, dashboard, that is one of the interesting projects to work on. The most interesting or the most challenging part of the product itself is to cover everything into one single screen and making it sensible also, making it intuitive also for the users. That was a very challenging
more meaningful data. So what data the user will demand. So he wants to see the data. So what type of data? So we need to showcase that data. So that is a challenging one.
Exactly. So what is important and what we need not show in the dashboard, which can be transferred into the actual details page, and like what is the primary information that the users need to make a decision or to understand what they've done in the past. And yeah, that's a very challenging, and the layout itself Like the dashboards that we see on Behance or any platform is nothing compared to
Yes.
actual product.
Actual product. Yes.
Yeah, very interesting project. Another finance product that we're working on is fund managers. So it's a group of fund managers. So since I'm working for an Australian company, it's all the clients are based out of Australia. So it's basically a fund managers company based out of Australia, but they deal with clients all over the world. So they deal with Australian dollars, they deal with US dollars, they deal with yen, and they deal with every other currency. So the idea is to understand which country's client want what sort of information. And so these funds, it's like basically Indians investing on an US company or a US based fund. So how do Indians understand dollars and the conversions and the funds they going to invest on and the companies that consist of that fund? So it's a very interesting project, and it is a learning for me as well. So as an investor, I have also been investing for a long time now, like couple of years.
So
now.
fundamentally, you are saying that the Australians, they are going to invest on around the global market. So during that time, what kind of information they may require. So similarly, I was working on one project in about almost 3 to 4 years ago. That project also deals with Indian people who's willing to invest on global market. So we were facing a different problem that time. So in India, we are currently in afternoon 2 o'clock is okay. Our Indian market timing is morning 9:30 to 3:30. This is what an Indian scenario. So if you are going to invest it on American market, their timings, and if you are going to open the dashboard, totally upside down.
Yeah, we have to work overnight.
Overnight.
Yeah.
So how do you going to showcase the thing in the dashboard itself? So we put it on an individual graphical data, the graph. So in the small tip kind of a stuff, we made that if it is a night for them, for us is a night, for them is open. So we differentiate using the colors, and we differentiate using the off that dark and light theme kind of a stuff.
Okay.
So we implemented those kind of a stuff.
Okay. So if it's dark, it means I'm working in the night.
Yes.
And,
so in India it's a night. So for them also, in India is a day, for them is a night. So market is off. So if it is a light theme is enabled, then it's been reverse. So for them the market is open, we are in the midnight.
Okay, so this cannot be, we cannot overwrite this and change the themes.
No, it's not a dark theme, light theme concept. Similar inspiration from the dark theme, light theme concept, we implement the color schemes.
Color schemes.
Color scheme. So that is a purple and aquatic green color, I think, that brand color. So aqua color we are using for an Indian timing, and the purple color we are using for the
dark and bright.
And bright. So accordingly,
nice.
That is a very interesting color-based navigation, playing with the people's mind.
Yeah. So talking about this color-based thing, so I was discussing with my friend. This is not a project that I worked on, to be honest. I had a discussion with my friend similarly in another podcast. So he had worked on a product for a cricket-based academy. So they have to track their players, like physique and the food that they're having and the exercise that they're doing. What is their routine? Have they done it or not? So ideally, what we will do is, if they've done it, we are going to color code it as green. If they have not, we are going to color code it as red. If they're going in progress, we are going to color code it as yellow. But the catch is, there is a 15-member coaching team. But the catch here is, out of these 15 members, 10 members are differently abled.
Okay.
They are color blind, but for particular colors, like green. Few people are green, few people are red.
Okay.
And this product is going to be used on the ground where the sun is bright, and it's on an iPad.
Okay.
So we have to. So the point is, we have to deal with the contrast when there is bright sun. Also color code it in a way that these trainers can figure it out. And the additional problem here is, all these has to be done with the minimal charge consumption, power consumption. So this was a very interesting concept, but like I didn't have hands-on experience in this, but my friend was talking about it. I was fascinated. I was like, oh my god, how many layers of problems are these? That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So interestingly, we were working on one e-commerce project for the what do you call it, visually challenged people. So we were implementing a lot of voice-based commands and audio-based thing, and people also using the search instead of typing the thing, they are using the mic and recorded or the voice. So the voice being recognized by the systems. So it start. So the people, they are going to talk about what do you call the product. For example, I want what do you call phone, iPhone 14, or I want mouse pad large. So then it start describing and talking about the things.
Yeah, sir. Actually, talking about the accessibility part and like inclusivity of differently abled people, I think UX is moving towards the next big thing in UX is for all the UX designers out there. Next big thing is having an inclusive design and making your designs accessible for everyone. Everyone around the world and everyone with differently abled or like even like all of us are gifted, to be honest, to have everything. By God's grace we have everything, but there are people who are differently able, but we cannot let them go, and like we have to have an inclusive market. As a product designer, I am loving it when I am given with the accessibility challenges, and the amount of interest or the amount of like the amount of time that I would like to spend rather than a normal product and on an accessibility problems, I would spend my entire life there to actually I see it as a form of serving the community, or probably that's the least I could do for people like that. And
no, not only that, even in our real life scenario, even we are completely abled, few times we are also partially disabled.
like
Suppose if you are going to drive the car, can you able to access the information? How do you access?
okay, the concentration it cannot be
So that time, same what happened, that the voice-based instructions being there, turn right, in 200 meters turn right or turn left. That is also part of inclusive only.
true, like it'll be helpful for multitasking and
Yes.
like making things easier. Like at the
Yes.
end of the day, that's what we are here for.
Yeah. So suppose if you are traveling to some other country, or even in India, if you are traveling to North India, all the food menu items are printed on Hindi. So how do you handle that? So you have a Google Translate. You put a lens, open the Google Lens, and checking it out, and automatically translate the words.
Yeah. That is an amazing innovation that Google has done with Google Lens. So the traveling is made easier. Like as a person who loves to travel and as a person who don't know Hindi, it is difficult, to be very honest. And this is like a game changer. Not only just Hindi, even
Many languages it's done actually.
Even to travel around the world, it's a game changer. Yeah.
I traveled in sometime back in deeper part of Karnataka, small villages and all. So they had written only on Kannadiga.
Oh.
So no English, no subtext, only Kannada. So I have to use Google Lens and coming out. So where I am currently. So how many kilometers I have to go to that city. So that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So in that scenario, I am also partly disabled. Even though I know languages, I have a communication. I don't know what it is, what had been written in that. So
yeah, it's truly that is yeah. I never thought about it as like that, but
that is also partially disabled only. So
yeah, that is. I think we are making ourselves disabled by choice, by not learning. But obviously, we cannot learn every other.
No, that is
language.
a temporary disabled. That is also part of the inclusive design concept. So I
That's
was talking.
interesting,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
earlier I was talking in a very detailed manner of the inclusive design. What is inclusive? All right.
I think we should make a dedicated podcast on inclusive design.
Inclusive design. We'll do that.
Yeah.
All right. So I hope you like this conversation. So I will catch you soon with another interesting podcast. Until then, bye bye.
See you. Vanakkam.
Small announcement. Recently, I had written a book. The book name called Foundations of UX Research. So this is a book. So this book is available on Amazon and Flipkart. Even in eBook also is been available. So I'm going to share the link in the description. If you want to buy this book, you can check out those links.